So with these problems, you want to be thinking about, are we adding or subtracting from the total amount? We're taking out an $8,000 loan in this question, and we're making monthly payments for 6 months, it says. Okay, so that means the $8,000 is getting reduced each month, but it's not getting reduced by an equal amount. We can't just do 8,000 divided by 6 to make $1,333.33 because some of our monthly payment has to go to interest. So that's why we have a complicated formula to help us figure that out. How much are we supposed to be paying each month? In this formula, this is the total balance of the loan at the start, so it's an $8,000 loan. D is those monthly payments, which we don't know. R is 0.08, so it's percentage as a decimal. K is 12. And then N stands for the number of years that this loan is going on for. They said this is a 6-month loan. So N is going to be half a year. So you could plug in 1/2 or you could plug in 0.5. And then K is, again, it's the same K down here, the number of times we compound per year. Then we're going to divide that by 0.08 divided by 12. Okay, so when you solve, you've found your monthly payment to pay off this loan. And so we can use that to help us find out the outstanding balance after 2 payments. We'll take 2 payments off of it. Okay. So let's do the innermost parentheses first up here in the numerator. So that's 0.08 divided by 12 plus 1. So that's what the numerator is. I'm going to carry several decimals, but we'll cut it off. Oh, this won't let me do it. Cut it off right there. Then that's in parentheses. And then in the numerator, that's negative 0.5 times 12, so it gives us negative 6 for the exponent. And the denominator, this is the same thing as what we just got from that last calculation, 0.06667. Okay, and then the next part, we can do the exponent that's happening inside the parentheses. So we got 8,000 equals d times 1 minus this raised to the negative 6 power. So I'm going to type 6 and a negative sign. So this is what the numerator is, 0.96. I'm not going to be able to remember that. We'll round there. Okay, and then we can subtract those 2 numbers inside the parentheses, and we can move that d out to the outside and multiply it by what this fraction is going to be. So I've got this number that's being subtracted from 1, so that's what our numerator is. And while I'm here, I'm going to divide that by the denominator by 0.006667. So we've got 5.862, carry out a few more decimals, so this will round up. Okay, and then to get d by itself, I've just got to divide that 5.86216 from both sides. So we got 8,000 divided by that number, we get $1,364.69. So the important part is done. To make 6 monthly payments on an $8,000 balance at that interest rate, we've got to give them this much money every month. Some of that has to go to interest though, right? So how much is left on the balance of how much is left out of the 8,000 after 2 monthly payments? What you want to do is calculate the interest for the first payment. And let's see, there's $8,000 that we still owe, and we're paying 8%, but that's 8% per year. So you need to divide that by 12. Okay? So every monthly payment's getting that 0.0066 or 0.667% interest. So on the first payment, we owe them $53.53 in interest. So the amount that goes to the principal, we're giving them $1,364.69, but $53.33 goes to interest. So we subtract those two. So this is how much goes to the principal. Okay, so our new balance on the loan, you take the $8,000 and subtract what goes to the principal, and that's how much we owe them after the first month. So we still owe them $6,688.64. Okay, but we got to do that again because they said how much after the second payment. So the interest for second payment, we still owe them $6,688.64, and the interest rate hasn't changed. It's the same every month. So that's the calculation that says how much of our monthly payment has to go to interest, because we already gave them a bunch of money. We've cut down on the principal, so we're paying less money in interest. Now for this month, we're paying them only $44.59 in interest. So I'm just repeating the steps, okay? We just have a new interest amount. We're still giving them the same amount every month. Got to subtract the $44.59. So $1,320.10 is the amount that goes to the principal. So the new balance, don't use $8,000. You already paid one monthly payment, so we cut down our balance. We're subtracting that new amount that's cutting down our principal. So this is our balance, $5,368.54. That's how much we still owe after the second payment. This is the right process, but I checked my answer with Newton, and I saw I was off by just a tiny bit, a few cents, and it looks like I made some sort of calculation error because I just repeated this calculation, and this part right here is off by a few cents. This should have been 1,364.62 cents. Okay, so I messed up something small over here. Okay, so this process is right. This will get you the right answer, but you would just have to repeat my calculations, not using this number, but using 1,364.62 cents.